the main muscle for superhuman strength. What do you think it is? All right, Elite Thenx athletes, welcome to another video of Official Thenx. Today we're gonna be covering the main muscle for superhuman strength. Now last year we had started the series with the secret to superhuman strength, where we broke down how to effortlessly control and lift your own body weight and how to start training for it by pushing and pulling from your center of gravity, your waistline. And to continue the series, today we're gonna be covering the main muscle for superhuman strength, and that is the core. When people think of core, they think of abs, and abs are an important part of the core, but it also consists of the many muscles that are on the front, side, and back of your body. In the front, you can see your abs. On the sides, you can see your obliques. And in the back, you have your erector spinae, which is the extension of your spine and lower back. And all these muscles together is what builds up the core. Now, core exercises often get neglected, but your core is what supports you in most, if not all, exercises. In fact, the hardest movements and exercises you'll ever see is gonna require a solid core. And that's why it's the main muscle for superhuman strength. Your core allows the rest of your muscle groups to leverage each other and work in connection and conjunction with each other to be able to do feats of strength you couldn't do otherwise. All these superhuman exercises like the full planche, the human flag, front lever, muscle up, 360 muscle up, back lever, and even the most heaviest lifts all require the core to leverage the rest of your muscle groups to execute these compound exercises. And it's the main muscle chain that connects your upper to lower body. And to put it as simple as possible, if you have a strong, solid core, everything else is gonna be a whole lot easier. And a quick experiment to test this out, try squeezing your core next time you're doing a pull-up. See if that helps you a lot more in your form, stabilization, and overall performance of that exercise. Now compare that to not squeezing your core at all or contracting an irrelevant muscle. And the same goes for every other exercise. So today I'm gonna give you a series of exercises and a solid workout routine that's gonna have you build a solid core by targeting your abdominals from the front, sides, and back. And along the way, I'll show you how these exercises are used for superhuman strength. So let's get started with this workout. Now for the first superhuman exercise, we'll be covering the human flag like you saw at the beginning of this video. Now that exercise right there requires your core to work together from your front to sides all the way to the back, but it really emphasizes mainly on the side of your core. Really getting into those obliques, and one of the best exercises I have for that is gonna be windshield wipers. Let me show you what that looks like. All right, windshield wipers, one of the best for your core and an excellent exercise for the human flag, because when you're hanging and you're twisting, that activation of your abdominals and your obliques is where you're really gonna find the benefits for your human flag. And another great exercise for the human flag is gonna be straight arm side planks. Again, we wanna emphasize on the side of our core, specifically our obliques. So let's hold this for time. Another great thing about this exercise is building the endurance in your shoulders and your arms to be able to hold all your weight when you're in a human flag and simultaneously activate the core. All right, let's switch sides. All right, we're gonna dip our hips all the way down. And now when you come up, you're gonna push with your hand down. You're gonna activate those obliques, your core, and your hips to come all the way to the top of the crunch. Keeping your arms straight and engaging your shoulders. All right, now those look pretty easy, but trust me, you need a lot of stabilization, core, and oblique engagement. So now moving on to the next superhuman exercise, we have front levers. Let me show you what that looks like. All right, the front lever, a high core demanding exercise that requires activation from your frontal abdominals all the way around to your back. In fact, when performing the front lever, all your body weight is held on your lower back, and that is what is supporting your body weight. And the first exercise to start strengthening your core for one of these superhuman exercises is gonna be L-sit. Let's go ahead, get down on the floor. From the seated position, we're gonna depress our shoulders, legs together, kick them out, hold. The L-sit, one of the top core exercises. If you want the whole breakdown and exactly how to do this move, we already covered it in a previous Thenix video. Check out how to L-sit on the floor. And moving on to the next exercise, we have toes to bar. Squeeze your hands, squeeze your core, keep those legs straight. Now moving on, next on our list of superhuman exercises, we have full planche push-ups. Let's get it right into those. All right, now for full planche push-ups, the lower part of your body is being lifted just like the front lever from your lower back. So you're gonna need a lot of lower back strength in connection with your core to lift the lower half of your body. And the upper half of your body is being lifted, stabilized, and balanced with your abdominals in connection with your obliques. So again, your whole core needs to work together, super solid, super strong to execute this movement. And so for the first exercise, we're gonna be going with plank side to side. Let me show you what that looks like. You're gonna hold a plank position, tighten your core, lift those scapulas up, press down on your shoulders, and with your core tight and your legs tight as straight as possible, you're gonna bring your hips down to one side, up, down to the other side without breaking your form. All right, for the next exercise, we're gonna be emphasizing on building the endurance for the full planche, holding your abdominals strong for an extended amount of time. It's a lot different than just repping out because it uses a longer time under tension. Your muscles are engaged for a longer period of time. When you're doing reps, there's a peak of intensity, but that intensity is never constant. In isometric movements, they are. So it's a great way to build muscle and strengthen the core as well. Reps and isometrics are both important. You need to train them both. Let's go for a wall plank. Arms straight, depress the shoulders, keep your legs straight, hold. All right, perfect. Now moving into the last superhuman strength exercise, we have explosive muscle ups. Let me show you what those look like. Woo! Explosive muscle ups, one of my favorites. And to train for this superhuman exercise, I'm gonna show you guys explosive leg raises. You're gonna do hanging leg raises as explosive and as hard as you can straight into that 90-degree position with your legs. As soon as you hit that 90 degree, you're gonna flex and tighten your core again. Feel the momentum you've built up from the thrust in your legs and hold on as tight as you can, engaging your core. Wait until your body comes back down past the pull-up bar, and again, explode as hard as you can. The harder you explode, the harder you're gonna lift your body off the ground, and this is how you're gonna start developing that superhuman strength, superhuman core strength to be able to do moves like these. So let me show you what that looks like really quick. Explosive leg raises. As you can see when I'm doing this, I'm completely controlling my entire motion. I'm not letting my legs fly back behind my body. I'm actually keeping my arms, core, and legs as tight, engaged, and controlled as possible. And there's a little tip to avoid when doing or training for these type of exercises. The more controlled you are with this exercise, the higher you're gonna go and the stronger you're gonna get. And if you've mastered it, you'll get super explosive, whether you're doing pull-ups or just doing leg raises so explosive that you reach the top of the bar. Something like this. All right, well that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. And this concludes our second video to the Superhuman Strength series. If you enjoyed the video, definitely smash that like button. And remember to take these tips and use them in combination with the last video to start building your superhuman strength, and share this video with a friend that's trying to do the same thing. Comment down below, let me know what you want the next video for the Superhuman Strength series to be about. And if you comment within the first 30 minutes of any Thenx video, you always have a chance to win some free Thenx apparel. And for more workout routines just like this, getting you in the best shape of your life, not just looking strong, actually being strong, then go to thenx.com and become a member to get full access to all our workout programs, technique guides, and daily workouts that are gonna have you shredded and in the best shape of your life. Download the Thenx app in the App Store to take our workout programs with you everywhere, and join the millions of other Thenx athletes around the world changing their lives right now. And if you want a chance to train with me, go to thenx.com/blog/events to find out when and where I'm gonna be in a city near you. And purchase your spot real fast because space is limited, and I can't wait to meet you guys. All the music that you hear on the Thenx channel, I will be releasing on my personal SoundCloud account once I hit 10K, so go ahead and follow me on there, guys, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Mad love, peace out. Hey, thanks for watching. This video was sponsored by Audible, and before I go, I wanted to discuss the benefits of listening to audiobooks while training. When you're training is when your mind is at its best, and that's my favorite time to listen and absorb as much as possible. Becoming stronger and wiser. Listening to audiobooks is a great way to do that. Try it the next time you work out and get your first audiobook for free when you try Audible for 30 days by visiting audible.com/officialthenx or text official Thenx to 500-500. On Audible, they have great reads for whatever you're into. And now Audible members get even more, like Audible Originals, which are exclusive audio titles created by celebrated storytellers from worlds as diverse as theater, journalism, literature, and more. One of my favorite books is 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. It's a self-help book by an American author who's also an activist and an entrepreneur. This book had influenced me to start working more efficiently, which gave me more available time to start shooting YouTube videos. And you can listen to it right now on Audible. So I'm gonna hook you guys up, listen to it the next time you work out, and get your first audiobook for free when you try Audible for 30 days by visiting audible.com/officialthenx or text official Thenx to 500-500 if you're in the US. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday.
Listen right here, little mama, you bad. The way I make it feel like you just got the bag. That Benny and that Gucci, you know that I am. I ain't tryna brag. I'ma be